Michael Raymond Dibdin Heseltine, or not Heseltine for short, is a British politician from the Conservative Party, from our beloved Tories, and he doesn't mince his words when it comes to Brexit. Because he said it's time to admit the damage Brexit has caused. And Lord Heseltine has called for Britain to restore its position at the center of Europe after Brexit fails, and that was reported by The Independent first. The veteran Conservative politician who held important posts in his party during Margaret Thatcher's lifetime accused today's political leaders of denying the damage that Britain's exit from the EU would cause. Oh yeah, they're really good in denying. The former Deputy Prime Minister under John Major said it was time for the British people to be told the truth. And I couldn't say it any better, but the time is long over for starting that. In an OBD for the newspaper, Lord Heseltine laid bare the vulnerabilities of Brexit, from a skills shortage, slowing economic growth, to trade deals with Australia and New Zealand that will be so damaging to farmers, as he put it. The mood changes, he says, and there's a growing awareness of the deception that took place and the lies that underlay it. Lord Heseltine is an opponent of Brexit and has called on pro-Remainers to never give up and to push for EU re-entry. His comments come as polls show regret among Leave voters that have reached a record high now, with more voters than ever seeing Brexit as a failure. A recent YouGov poll found that only a fifth of Leave supporters see Brexit as a success. And senior Tory MP Tobias Ellwood had urged the government to seek closer ties with Europe, as re-entering the single market could ease the cost of living crisis. Last Saturday, Ellwood said Britain will need a better Brexit deal, and everyone knows that this is true, but doesn't dare to bring it up. And in a scathing judgment on Brexit, Lord Heseltine said the project was doomed from the start. From the outset, Brexit was not based on reasoned arguments or detailed strategies, he said. The diet consisted of slogans interwoven with the mob's known targets: public service, foreigners, immigrants, and Brussels. It's time to restore our position at the heart of Europe. But the bad thing about this is none of the big parties are really admitting that this is the case. With Labour now even saying that they will make Brexit work, that is just for domestic politics to win this election. But now Labour is also lying to the people about Brexit. The Tories are lying about Brexit since the Leave campaign. I mean the other side, not Cameron's, who was the Remainers in the Tory party of that time, couldn't counter those lies. But everyone who was in charge afterwards was telling a lot of nonsense about Brexit and what Brexit would bring. And Ellwood will not get either this renegotiation with either government after the elections in 2024, because neither the Tories nor Labour want to rejoin the customs union or the single market. And so Brexit will stay a failure, and for a long time. And as Heseltine said, re-entry into the EU, I don't see this happen in decades, because the British also caused a lot of damage in the EU, and letting a member in needs to be a unanimous vote in the European Council. And that would be another interesting thing, even though if there was a referendum in the UK. But if you want to know more about what's going on in Britain at the moment, the next video is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.